so the lighting is kind of rough in this corner. It's very dark. So I have this little lamp thing that charges with as a solar panel on it and charges that way. So that'll be there. I think it lasts about an hour and a half. Last night, maybe a little less than that. So just as a recap, oh right, we're wearing these fishnet stocking things. I don't know what to call them, but they're cute. We haven't worn them in a while. Anyway, so last week or last night. So as of now, I did post the tier list, the image of the tier list so far on Twitter and Blue Sky. So if you want to go look at it there, you can. I would love to put it on the screen right now, but OBS was being a butt, or Paint was, I don't know, and was not having a good time capturing. Anyway, so last time, in S tier, we have most of the candy so far is in S tier, which is a good sign, or that just means we've gone through all the good stuff early and it's all downhill from here. We'll see. But for now, we have this is my palette cleanser. Just some I bought. They had bags of 8 bags of this to hand out for Halloween for some reason. It seems very inefficient, but maybe if you're in a fancy neighborhood, it's not too bad. It's good popcorn. So it's an S tier, and it's my palette cleanser. Hi, Tato. Congrats on getting first fair. How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. This Monday is a little unorthodox, but I want to get the tier list done. So, and because OBS is being a butt and the MS Paint capture is being a pain in the butt, I figured it'd be more interesting if we did hand cam. If it takes us through to Sunday, or if we don't finish tonight, we'll play Halo tomorrow, and we'll pick it back up on Wednesday. If we have to do it on Wednesday, we'll just use the VTuber model, because it's just a regular ASMR night at that point. But so far, still sick, but you got new meds? Let's go. So, in S tier, we have Lesser Evil Popcorn, a Rice Krispie Treat, Payday, Reese's Take 5, Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers Minis, Caramel Apple Pops, Peanut M&Ms, Witch's Brew Kit Kats, Dots, Lifesavers Gummies, and that's it. And in A tier, we have Wildberry Skittles, Strawberry Nerds, and Nerds Gummy Clusters. In B tier, we have Original Skittles, Kinder Chocolate, and Grape Nerds. In C tier, we have Banana Laffy Taffy. And in F, so far the only candy in F, I suspect there will be more. There's definitely going to be more. In F, we have the Green Apple Ball Pop, which sounds like the one that has the gum in the middle. It's not. It's just a terrible sucker. Anyway, just heads up, we have the ad break, the first ad break in about a minute. We'll probably wait to get started till after the ad break. But there's still a lot left. Last night we did most of the stuff in bags because they're big. Let's see. What are we starting with? Oh, warheads. Okay. Yippee! Great. Well, okay. Well, yeah. Get them out of the way. So last time we had airheads on the tier list was the first year, and it made me almost barf. It was just disgusting. So I'm going to get some tissues to spit it out in. I'm also going to blow my nose. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. This does not bode well. It's sticking to the inside of the wrapper. Just might want to. Okay, there we go. So this shouldn't be old. I bought it in a bag. It came in a big bag with Smarties and those stupid fruit taffies. I hate those things. You are Ursus? Good luck. Good luck. Aren't we all? Aren't we all trying to do that, Ursa? Aren't we all? But hi, Ursa. Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. Good to see you. There's the. You told that would. So this is gonna be weird. I don't. The raid tonight's going to be interesting because I don't know who streams ASMR on Mondays. I don't know. Convoy's not. We'll have to. We'll find somebody. We'll find somebody. Hi, Bun Bunny. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. We're in the middle of an ad break, so I'm sorry if you get smacked with ads. Apologies. But how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So if you guys don't know, if you're not from where I am, did they set the clocks forward an hour? I think it's I think it was so forward. Anyway, the clocks changed an hour. So if you're not American and I'm streaming like an hour before or after I usually do for you, that's why. Um, um, yeah, I'm doing good. My brain, I'm still trying to adjust, I suppose. The sun sets before 6 o'clock. It, well, not quite sets, but it gets dark by like 5:30, and it sucks. It's it's really annoying. Wish it didn't, but it does. It does. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Bun Bunny. So we're in the middle of this is part 2 of the third annual Halloween candy tier list. And the tier list is just what I can get my hands on on discount after Halloween. So I don't know uh, if I'll have any of your favorite candies. I know I'm missing Butterfingers, Milky. No, I have a Milky Way. Three Musketeers and Babe Ruths, Baby Ruths, because those were only in mixed bags with stuff that I already had. So I did see a bag. I remember seeing a small bag of Butterfingers at Walmart, but I completely spaced it and did not buy it. I do like Butterfingers, so if we had them, they would probably be S tier. Probably. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. So, I have the solar powered lamp up there, or its battery charges via a solar panel. And last night it lasted about an hour and a half, but it might last longer tonight. We'll see. We'll see. So if this corner of this desk goes dark, that's why. Anyway, the first candy for tonight is a blue raspberry warhead. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Now I don't know if these are the ones that like they're hollow in the inside and they have like sour powder in them. My mouth's already watering looking at this thing. I have at least 2 more. A lemon. Was it lemon? Maybe it was watermelon. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Hey. Oh, sorry. I probably made some sounds unbecoming of a VTuber. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, it's all gone now. Sourness is. Oh. Luckily, that one, the warhead was first. So it didn't make me want to barf. Which is good. There's a warhead drink. Like an energy drink, or is it like a... That sounds familiar. But after you get through the sour, the blue raspberry hard candy is actually a pretty pleasant blue raspberry. No, I don't know if these are ones that are hollow on the inside. We'll find out. But as far as blue raspberry flavored candies go, the blue raspberry part's like maybe a B. I like blue raspberry. There was a warning against eating multiple pieces within a short time period, so we might skip the other ones tonight. We'll see. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. I think I've seen that Bun Bunny. I think I've seen it. I've never had it. It sounds not good. Anyway, we'll put that in B just because the blue raspberry, the hard candy, it tastes good. It sounds terrible. Oh, that's not the text tool. Okay. Okay. We'll put that in B. Just because blue raspberry is a pleasant flavor. It tastes good. I don't think these are the ones that are hollow with sour stuff in them. I don't think it is. I would sit here and eat the whole thing, but we got places to be, candies to see. Okay. I think I've seen cans of that at Walmart or something. So, this is Lesser Evil popcorn. This stuff's actually really good. And they cook it in coconut oil. So, you can smell the coconut on it, but it doesn't. You can't taste the coconut at all. It's really nice popcorn. And a nice palate cleanser. Okay. So there's a handful of more chocolate stuff in here, and then we will be drowning in a sea of taffy and Tootsie Rolls. Speak of the devil, it's a Tootsie Roll. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of just regular Tootsie Rolls. That's why I picked the small one and not the like sticks, the butter stick ones. I don't know what they're called, logs, and then the really long skinny ones. When you guys, when I was in school, at least in elementary, you would get box toppers from like cereal boxes and boxes of granola bars and stuff, and then you would put them all in a big Ziploc bag, and then there would be like one day a month, like after school or before school, you would go to the gym, and there would be a handful of teachers there with like giant bags of Tootsie Rolls, and then you would tell them how many box toppers you had, and then they would give you that many Tootsie Rolls. I don't know if every school did that or if that's how box toppers worked, but or if they even still do box toppers, or if they even call box toppers. Yep, that's a Tootsie Roll. Now, I think a Tootsie Roll is best in the Tootsie Pops because you get the flavored hard candy, and then in the middle you get the mellow chocolate adjacent Tootsie Roll, right? And then the last bit, right, you crunch on the Tootsie Roll, and then you get the bits of the hard candy from the sucker on it, and it's cool. Tootsie Roll by itself is just meh. Am I spelling Tootsie Roll right? Make sure. I am. Okay. That's, where did I put that? C? Yeah, put it in a C. Too many darn taffies. Okay. Does the Warhead drink sour? Or does it just taste like their hard candies? Because, like, if it's sour and the can's, like, this tall or something, like, that just sounds terrible. Why would you do that to your stomach? Why would you do that? Okay. Oh, yay, something good. I was excited for this one. I found a mix of, I think it's called Caramel Lovers or something. It's got these Reese's Caramel Cups, Take Fives, Milk Duds, Rolos, and Paydays in it. And I love all of those but Milk Duds. So I don't know if I've ever had one of these before. So and I could not find regular sized Reese's Cups. I have the Reese's Mini, and then this, and then a pumpkin this year. So excuse me. I don't know if this is like caramel and chocolate and there's no peanut butter, or okay, it's been a while since I've looked at a Reese's cup, but It looks maybe a little ballooned in the middle. It's squishy. I'm guessing that's where the caramel is. Okay, let's see if we can get a cross section. Where's the caramel? I can't. I'm guessing it's like in the middle, and that's why the top is squishy. Because the caramel's like softening the chocolate. But okay. So you can't taste the caramel. You can. It is there, but like it's the last thing out the door if that is as you're swallowing. If that metaphor makes sense. In the elevator that is a Reese's caramel cup, the last person to get out is the caramel. And it's you can't really taste it. I don't know. Maybe it's because the last Reese's thing I ate was a Take 5 last night. But I can't really taste the caramel. It's not bad though. Of course, it's a Reese's cup. But I think I'm gonna put that in an A. Only because the caramel part's a little disappointing. If it was just a regular Reese's cup, it would be S tier. But the caramel part is there. It's just not a big enough presence in the candy to be like, yeah, I'd rather eat this than a regular Reese's cup. It's just not really there. It's just not. That's my reasoning anyway for why it's going in A tier. It's not bad, and I will probably eat all of them. Or give them away. Because I don't need to eat all of them. Just making sure I spell Reese's right. It's just a caramel cup, yep. Like, you can taste the caramel way better, way more in a Take 5 than in one of these things. Maybe it's because of the pretzel in a Take 5. I don't know. It's just a little disappointing. Need someone to rub your back and thighs they hurt? We all need that. we could all use that, Ninetale. Also, that emote is, what is going on there? Is that their butt? No, that's their head. Sorry. Goodness. Stupid eyeballs. Excuse me. Sorry. Goodness. That's her hair. Hey, Stargirl, you want some smooches? You got it. Okay. Thank you for the water today. I'll drink some more. Okay. It's more. Let's go. Lemon juice. Oh boy. Mwah. Okay. There goes Stargirl. Thank you for this Mooch reading, sweetheart. Thank you. Hopefully those were alright for you. Okay. Thank you for the 3-stream streak, Ninetail. Thank you. Of course, Stargirl. Of course. Hope you get some good sleep. Sorry, I should be doing more ASMR things where I'm opening a candy or something, right? Right? Okay. It's a Hershey's bar. Okay. We're in chocolate still. Whispering perchance I could try. I don't think I could do that while I eat the candy. And like, I don't know if I can sustain a whisper this far from the mic. Like, if I try to do like this, I don't know if this sounds good at all. Like, I'm just not really. I don't know. I don't know. This is just a bite-sized bar, or fun size. This isn't ones that are big enough where you like break them up. It's just one little bar. Anyway, were those crinkles good? So I put the Kinder chocolate bar in B tier, and I think this is about on par with that. It's not better or worse than a Kinder chocolate. And right now, Kinder chocolate is the lowest rated chocolate on the list. Oh, I guess unless you count a Tootsie Roll as chocolate. I guess I don't. So we're gonna put it in. We'll put it in B. It's about B. It's a Hershey bar. It's the bare minimum for a Hershey bar, right? Or chocolate bar. If you're worse, I say the same thing about a Kit Kat bar, where a Hershey or a Kit Kat. Well, a Hershey bar is like the bare minimum for like a bar of chocolate, where it's just the chocolate, and then a Kit Kat is like the lowest rung on the ladder of candy bars. Like if you are worse than a Kit Kat, you have no business being a candy bar, right? It's the bar. It sets the curve, usually. We'll see where it lands this year. Anyway, we'll put this in B. No, I like Kit Kats. I love them. But to me, like, a Kit Kat is like, if you are worse than a Kit Kat, what are you doing? Right? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're worse than a Kit Kat, You got some self-reflection to do. Kit Kats, basic Kit Kats, made it into A tier last year. So we'll see where they land this year when I get to it. I don't have the 2 bars of Kit Kats. I just have a little fun size Kit Kat this year. Okay, back to mediocrity. I guess that was, I don't know. It's another ball pop. This one is strawberry. Do I even need to bother? I don't know. This is what it looks like. It's just a rip-off of a Dum Dum. They're ball pops. I was like, oh, those are the ones with gum in them. No. Those are blow pops, I think. Excuse me. Ball pops are just bad Dum Dums. If I can get it open. This one's strawberry. See if this one is higher than green apple. I have less expectations on strawberry flavored things than I do green apple, so we'll see. Now, strawberry flavored Dum Dums are not the ones I usually reach for in a bowl of Dum Dums. I'm looking for the cream soda, root beer, or like pina colada, cotton candy, the mystery ones. Those are the ones I'm usually looking for in a bowl of Dum Dums, not strawberry. So I don't have a reference to compare this to like I did the green apple to a green apple Dum Dum in my mind. To me, this just tastes like a normal artificial strawberry hard candy. It's worse than a Lifesaver. I don't have Lifesavers this year, but it's not as good as a Lifesaver. It has more of a taste than the green apple one did. Like, I can tell this is a strawberry. But you guys ever, when you were younger, pretend they were like superheroes because there's a cape? Like, ah! Anyway. It's better than the green apple one. It's better. But not by much. It's like low C minus. It's a very low C. Only because of the bell curve. Like if I had this before the green apple one, I don't know if I'd still put it in F tier. But definitely not amazing. But it has more of a taste than the green apple one did. So it has that going for it. So we're going to put that in C. I think we have one more ball pop, and I think that's orange. I think. Now, I was unable to find every single Tootsie Pop, but that's okay. I've talked extensively about Tootsie Pops. I already know where they would go. And this year the bag I got for Dots Tootsie Rolls and the Tootsie Fruit Chews and the Tootsie Pops only had one Tootsie Pop in it, and it was grape. So That's the only one I have for this year. Unfortunately. Okay, this one is Whoppers. I do not have strong feelings about Whoppers either way. I will eat them if they're in front of me, but they're not one I would seek out really at all. I like that they're in like the milk carton containers for like a box of them. That's cool. Well, okay. I accidentally fall on the floor. Well, I must eat the wrapper. So there is malted milk balls. Covered in a pretty not great chocolate. It doesn't actually say that they're covered in chocolate. It just says the original malted milk balls. I don't know if someone's made newfangled malted milk balls to compete with Whoppers. I don't know. I don't know how you would improve upon a malted milk ball. That is a tongue twister. So my point of reference here is chocolate because there's nothing else. No one else is using malted milk, at least right now. I think the Kinder chocolate has like dairy or milk cream in them, right? So maybe that's that. But I actually think these taste like something. These have more of a taste. What am I trying to say? These taste more like something than the Kinder chocolate or the Hershey's milk chocolate bar. I think I might put these in A. Just because of the texture is fun. And no one else is doing malted milk balls. At least not this year. The Curve has been very kind to Whoppers this year. I think they made B tier last year. Maybe C tier. I don't remember. Anyway, that's Whoppers. They kind of remind me of those. You get those little plastic tubes with the tiny chocolate candy coated balls in them. They remind the taste of the chocolate on Whoppers remind me of that chocolate. If that makes sense. It's been so long since I've had those things. I don't remember what they're called. I really only have them at like school around Halloween time. I don't know where you buy those things. Anyway, it's like the strawberry hard candies. They just show up at your grandma's house. Anyway. So it is a little unrelated, but the sucker with the wrapper behind it being a superhero. Scaring the kids coming to get candy. Oh no. Except toddlers and babies. That's good. That's good. Don't scar those toddlers and babies trying to get some. They're excited to get some candy. All right, what's this? All right, I've been looking forward to this one. But when I was in third grade, a friend, you know the sucker with the cape behind it made me think of this. Just a little ketchup anecdote, unrelated to candy, I guess. Oh, excuse me. As the puppet from FNAF, but made it spooky. The puppet's not spooky. I guess not. Not really. But you had those pencil grips that had like they flared at the bottom to like for an anchor for your thumb or whatever, right? Or yeah. Anyway, and it was anyway. My friend took the heads off of like animal shaped erasers, stuck them in the opening for these pencil grips, and then took another pencil grip and stuck it on top to make a little action figure of like a penguin in a top hat. And we would play with those during recess. Anyway, I don't have those anymore. So this, I've never had these before. Paydays are one of my favorite things ever, just in general. This is a chocolatey payday. Now they did make chocolate paydays, and I had those last year, which those were just instead of a log of caramel, it was a log of chocolate covered in salted peanuts, I think. And then these are paydays covered in chocolate. And the image on the bag had a cross section, and it looks like there's peanut butter in them. So we'll see. It looks like it. So it looks a little unsettling, like that scene from Flushed Away where they're trying to grab onto something and it looks like they grab a piece of poop, but it's a chocolate bar. It kind of looks like so that looks like some peanut butter to me. And this way, when you open it, one of the things with paydays is you open them and then a bunch of peanuts fall off, and then you have to chase them down. This one, the peanuts all stick because, yeah, it just looks a little weird. But that looks like some peanut butter to me. Or it's the caramel. It definitely tastes like there's some peanut butter in there. Looks like it's underneath the caramel on the bottom of the bar. Maybe. Caramel and the peanut butter are pretty close to the same colors. But that's really good. That's just some chocolate, caramel, and peanut butter. Peanuts, and I think peanut butter. That's definitely better than the Reese's Caramel Cup. For sure. I'm putting that in S tier. That's really nice. No, the caramel in a payday is not very caramelly. It's just kind of there so you can. It's a delivery mechanism to eat salted peanuts. But its chewiness, I think, goes well with the crunch of the peanuts and then the creaminess of the chocolate. It's good. Very satisfying candy bar. Okay. Just making sure I spell things right. Yeah, that's just a better. Well, the Reese's Caramel Cup doesn't have like actual. It has peanut butter in it, not salted peanuts. But yeah, that's really good. I'm glad I have a whole bag. So the only way for me to get these was to get a whole bag of them. I'm excited. Those are nice. That's a nice little satisfying snack there. Anyway, that's S tier. Sorry, there's going to be crumbs on the desk. Hope they're not too distracting. If you haven't had a payday yet, I highly recommend them. Unless you're allergic to peanuts. Okay. Next, we have the Tootsie Pop. Alright. So this is a grape Tootsie Pop. I'm not going to eat this whole thing. That would take like 15 minutes. I'm not doing that. I wish I had more than just one, but the bag I bought only had one in it. I thought I grabbed one that I saw cherry and a grape in, but this is just grape. Now, again, I've talked extensively multiple times about Tootsie Pops and which ones are good and which ones are bad. In my opinion, the only excellent one that's like worth eating is cherry. Raspberry is just a watered down cherry. And then grape and orange are very medicinal. Orange is better than grape by a hair. And then chocolate is the worst one because the chocolate sucker just tastes like a Tootsie Roll. So there's no difference when you get to the Tootsie Roll in the middle. It's terrible and a shame. This one is actually, hello buddy, I'm doing alright right now. Anyway, we're about to eat this is a grape Tootsie Pop. We have, these are the guys on the wrapper. We don't have the guy shooting an arrow at the moon or at the star. That's a myth. They're not actually that rare. We have guys playing marbles, someone on a horse, people ice skating, a guy flying a kite or looking at an airplane. I don't know. Two kids in a boat, someone on a bike, someone hiking, and then two kids playing tennis. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is this Tootsie Pop is super clean. There's no big bubbles in the surface, no big gashes through it. It's fairly smooth. This is a very clean and nice Tootsie Pop. Always hated the center. Yeah, I'd rather the ones with gum in the middle are more fun. For sure. And this is not the best Tootsie Pop. Cherry is the best one. I was just talking about that, but this one saving grace for this thing is that it doesn't look like it's gonna cut up my mouth. Which these do all the time, and I hate them. I hate it. But yeah, cherry is the only good one. Grape, and then so goes cherry, raspberry, orange, grape, chocolate, in that order. From good to bad. Cherry is the only excellent one, in my opinion. Raspberry just tastes like a watered down cherry, and then grape and orange are too medicinal. They taste too much like cough syrup. Oh, there goes that goes the lamp. That's fine. Lasted what, 50 minutes? Okay. Maybe that's how long it lasted last time. Anyway, this one looks pretty clean, which is good for it. Hey, Circle. Yes, we are. We're doing Tootsie Pop grape right now. That is one clean Tootsie Pop. It looks like it has a frowny face. I don't know if you guys can see it. Not really. It looks like it's got two eyes and then a frowny face in the hard candy. That's great. That's great. The bell curve might actually be very nice, kind to this grape Tootsie Pop. No, I love Twix. Twix is great. The first annual Halloween candy tier list, I was drowning in a sea of nougats and chocolate and caramel, and I was saved by the grace of Twixes, because it's just the chocolate and the cookie bar and then caramel. That's it, and it was amazing. It's so good. I do have one this year. I do have one. It's good, yeah. It seriously looks like it has a sad face. It looks like it has a sad face. Hold on. Let me pull up paint. Maybe that'll help you guys see it. Maybe. Let's see. It's on this side. It looks like it has a sad face. With a frowny. Two eyes and a frowny face. Anyway, no, it's not that important. This thing, the curve has saved this thing this year. Ferrero Rocher. I think I said that right. First try, let's go. Only because I've seen the commercials a ton. This thing might actually go in B tier. Because it kicks the pants. Like, it tastes like cough syrup. But cough syrup at least tastes like something compared to the strawberry ball pop and the green apple ball pop, which so far are the only suckers we've had this year. So far. It actually tastes pretty good compared to those, in that I can taste it. Have we had any F tiers? Yes. The green apple ball pop is the only one in F tier so far. I know there are things in this bag that will go in F tier. I know there are. Excuse me. But the list this year so far is very top heavy. Sorry about the burp. That was. Anyway, I'm actually enjoying this one, which is weird. It's still not better than raspberry or cherry by a mile. But it's not bad. And on this year's tier list right now, they'll never move on this tier list after I put them somewhere. But I think I'm going to put it in B. Just because that's where grape nerds are. And I don't think it's as good as the Wildberry Skittles or Nerds Gummy Clusters. Or the Strawberry Nerds. It's going to go in B. Put it right there. So I think this is the highest a grape Tootsie Pop has ever ranked. It's the only Tootsie Pop on the list this year. So there's that going for it. I did post the tier list as it was last night after the stream on Twitter and Blue Sky. If you want to go look at it there, I will put it on the screen, but OBS and Paint don't want to be friends right now, so I'm making do with what we've got here. Okay. It's been almost an hour. And we've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 candies in an hour. So, yeah. Anything it feels like, yeah. I don't know. I haven't tried to capture it since I upgraded to Windows 11. Maybe that's why. Maybe I just need to set up the capture again. Yeah. So there's still quite a bit here. Okay, what's next? Green apple Laffy Taffy. Or sour apple Laffy Taffy. We will go through the jokes. They changed the wrapper, it feels like. This feels like less like plastic and more like almost like wax paper or something. Okay. What did the parking lot say to the garage? Be careful. Okay. That one's not bad. What did the math book say to his doctor? I'm full of problems. That one's not very good. I think the ones on the banana one were better. I don't remember them, but I think those ones were better. Or one of them was like ghost themed, so it was on theme with Halloween. This one's not really. Be careful. That's something my dad would say for sure. Anyway, we're not gonna eat the whole thing. We're just gonna take a chunk out of it. Definitely, it's been forever since I've had a Laffy Taffy, but it definitely feels like they changed the wrapper. It feels thinner than I remember. Try not to get my hands sticky. Okay. So there's that. Better than banana. For sure. And it's a pretty decent sour apple flavor. Pretty decent. It actually is a little sour. Not a ton. It's still taffy. I think I'm gonna put in B. It's not good enough to be A, but it's perfectly serviceable. Wrong side of history. I like bananas, just not banana flavored things. Also, that is very funny, yes. It gets so heated. Hi, Maury. How you doing? It just tastes better. Hit or miss, yeah. To be fair, banana Laffy Taffy is one of the better tasting banana flavored things. But I think if I want the flavor of banana, I think I'd rather just eat a banana. Or give me banana bread. Want some scratches? Okay, boy. Let me get you shout out before I forget. Here we go. Please go follow Maury if you're not already. She's awesome. She's very sweet. She's a Batgirl VTuber. I don't know when she's going to stream next. I don't know if she knows, but please go give her a follow so you can be there for her next stream. Like chocolate covered strawberries. Chocolate in general, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not a big fan of strawberries. My sister really likes strawberries. It's like a texture thing for me. It's been forever since I've had one though. But I love strawberry milk. I love it. It's great. But hi, Maury. Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. Just heads up, we have the next ad break in about 4 minutes. I get the milk out of the strawberry. I don't know. I figure it's like a mushroom, like in Minecraft. You just milk it. You milk a pink cow. You gotta go to Candyland. Because pink cows they're native to Candyland, and then you sneak into Candyland. You kidnap a couple. You cow nap, and then it's like the Silk Road. You don't you hide the secret of the strawberry milk for a couple 100 years or however long they kept the secret of silkworms, and then the secret gets out, and then everybody's raising strawberry milk cows. Hi James, how you doing, dear? How you doing? Very careful. Traditional wars better. I see. And people have tried to make strawberry milk cows by just feeding a cow exclusively strawberries, but that hasn't gone through. It didn't go well. It did not. Do cows like strawberries? I have to know now. Oh, they can. Some fruits may only affect the milk's taste for a few hours. So you can give a cow strawberries as a treat on occasion. Don't lick me. Why do you guys like licking me? Thank you for the trigger request, Ricky. Thank you. Tasty. Yes, sorry. I love the little gooper emotes. They're great. Whoever drew the original image that those are all based on is a genius. Thing belongs in a museum. I'm not a baby. What do you mean? I'm not a baby. Now you're picking on me? My goodness. thank you for the trigger request, Maury. Hopefully that was alright for you. You can talk as much as you want, James. You can talk as much as you want. You're just fine. You are just fine, sweetheart. But the ad break does start any second now, and then we will pick up the tier list after the ad break. So, the first year I did this, I kind of had a tradition that I'd find a weird soda flavor to go with the tier list. The first year we did it, I had the blood orange Fanta. Was it Fanta? Sorry, popcorn kernel. Yeah. It's tickling me. Okay. That's better. Excuse me, sorry. But we had the blood orange flavored Fanta. That was 2 years ago. And then last year I had the Oreo flavored Coke. I think that was Coke. It wasn't Pepsi, right? And it just kind of tasted like vanilla Coke. Like I had more vanilla in it than usual. Not that I don't drink Coke or Pepsi very often. I'm a root beer person. If you show not real, I see. The dichotomy of first and second monitor. Excuse me. Sniffers? I can get you a couple of sniffers, Maury. Can you hear me, Maury? There's an ad break right now. I don't know if you are in an ad break right now. Of Oreos. It was okay. It wasn't bad. The Coca-Cola. You thought it was nasty? It was okay. You didn't like the Oreo, like the chocolate part of the Oreo. It was the aftertaste. Can we still diet for the Oreo flavor? Oh, it's been so long. I don't remember. I had a bottle of it. I didn't have cans. I only tried it once. It was mid. It was okay. Yeah, I'm just not a big Coke or Pepsi person. Give me that root beer. Give me that A&W root beer or cream soda. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Thank you. Oh, Starbucks got new emotes. Very cute. Okay. We'll get you a couple sniffers, Maury, and then we will continue. Oh, right. I forgot they had Coke flavored Oreos. I forgot that was like a thing they did. They did the fusion dance. That's right. I'll just for okay for you, Maury. So I can do some more for you in a couple of minutes here. Okay, next thing is a Snickers. It's a Snickers bar. There's not too much to say about the Snickers, besides that they're very good. This one has the vein. It has a vein. Okay. Actually, tastes a lot like the chocolatey paydays. With maybe a little better tasting caramel. I missed. What else to do? It's still S tier, but yeah. That's S tier. Snickers is always good. But man, that's actually really similar to the chocolatey paydays. Just less peanuts. The nougat in a Snickers is very similar to the texture of the caramel in a paydays. Very weird. It's very weird. In a good way. It's in an interesting way, I guess. That was actually pretty. Yeah, Snickers is always satisfying. Snickers has chew to it, and it feels, even in the fun size, it feels substantial, like you just ate something, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh no. Oh, this one's black cherry. Okay. It's another warhead. Another warhead. So I apologize in advance for any sounds I may make when I eat this. That may be unbecoming of a VTuber. Do I watch anime? I do. I do. Okay. This one is black cherry. At least so far, the hard candy part, after you get through all the sour powder, has been pleasant. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Ugh. Not fun. Okay. Whew. The sour is gone. I do watch anime, James. One of my favorite ones. Off the top of my head, top 3 or like um Overlord, Angel Beats, and probably probably Freerun. No, not Freerun. Freerun's very good. I don't know if it's my top 3. Excuse me. Something like Horimiya or Dress Up Darling. Oh, okay. Overlord, Dress Up Darling, and then Angel Beats, and then Horimiya, and then from what I've seen of it, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. While Evergarden was really good, I cried at every single episode. Yeah. One of those Overlord. I've rewatched Overlord so many times. I don't know. I hope you can get some sleep, Ninetail. Okay. I think this flavor, this black cherry, is better than the blue raspberry. Is it A tier though? Is it A tier? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's going in B. Okay. Go with that. I'm putting it in B tier. Just because it's sour. It's a warhead. It's supposed to be unpleasant like that. This is the intended experience. And the hard candy flavor, the flavor of the hard candy itself, the hard candies themselves, after the sour stuff, are actually pretty nice. They're not terrible. They're not terrible. Okay, let me get you a good girl, Nighttail. What was that? Our 12th, 11th, 12th candy for the night. We might finish tonight. Maybe. Some of these are going to go pretty quick, I think. But I think I put one more flavor of Warhead in there. I think it's either watermelon or apple. One of those.
Ninetail. Thank you for being here. You worked very, very hard today, and I'm very, very proud of you. You're a very good girl. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. Particularly with us on the streams. Thank you. It's always good to see you, Ninetail. Always good to see you. You're a very good girl, Ninetail. Good girl. Good. Good. good girl, Ninetale. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Look at you. Such a good girl. Such a good girl. Very, very good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Look at you, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Ninetale. Good girl. 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 Good girl, Ninetale. Good girl. Such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Mwah, 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 mwah.
There you go, Ninetale. Thank you for the redeem spirit. Thank you, thank you. Hope that was alright for you. Okay. My tummy is a little upsetty. We still have about an hour to go. So I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Alright. We're springing the Twix already. Alright. It makes sense. It's one of the bigger things left in the bag. This is a right Twix. I know there's people talk about the left and the right Twix. I've only really ever had Twix in this context, so the left and right thing never really. I don't know. I've only ever had them in single little bite-sized fun size like this. So okay, there it is. A Twix. Cross-section. Caramel milk chocolate cookie bars. The last thing, the caramel likes to, it sticks around. If that makes sense. Yeah, that is S tier. Again, the caramel tastes like caramel. It's actually pretty good caramel for a candy bar. And you have the chocolate, which is actually pretty nice chocolate. And the cookie bar, which is a nice texture difference compared to all the other candy bars. It's pretty good stuff. Hey, Jeannie. Thank you for the stretch in the water. Thank you. How you doing, Jeannie? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sweetheart. I'm just here eating candy. Okay. Whew. The Thank you for the redeems, Genie. Thank you. All right. Excuse me, goodness. We are nearing the end. We're getting there. Oh, all right. So the end might just be Taffy's and Tootsie Roll fruit chews and things, but we'll see. This is a Kit Kat Ghost Toast. This is the first time ever eating one of these. This was the one I could not find at all last year, but my sister gave me one because she bought herself a bag. So I'm excited. I have. We had the Witch's Brew earlier. That was last night. That one's a marshmallow. This one is cinnamon toast flavored cream. So not French toast, but cinnamon toast. You want some praise, Jeannie? Is there anything you would like praise for specifically? If not, that's fine. So every time I get off the chair, it rises just a smidge. it's annoying. Okay. Reassurance, yes? Okay. No worries. I'll do my best.
Genie, you worked very, very hard last week and today, and I'm very proud of you. You're very, very sweet. You've got this, Genie. You can do it. You made it through this past week. You can make it through this one. And then the next one. And the one after that. And on and on and on and on. Sorry, I was gonna make kinda sounded like mana, so I was gonna go do. Mana. Anyway. I'm very proud of you, Genie. You did a very good job. And you've been doing a very good job. And you still are. And I'm very proud of you. You can do it. You got this, Genie. You can do it. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just don't forget to brush your teeth, floss, and use some mouthwash. That's important. You've been doing a very good job, Genie, and I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. Very, very proud of you.
Thank you, Jeannie. Hopefully that was alright for you, sweetheart. Thank you for the redeem, dear. Thank you. Hope that was okay. Okay, but I might have had one of these before. If I have, I don't remember what they taste like. But the regular Kit Kat I have this year is just one of these. So it's not the whole 2 bar that you split in half. Alright, so cinnamon toast. It's not French toast. It is a creamsicle orange. Not nearly as transparent as the green marshmallow cream, on the Witch's Brew Kit Kat. So, yeah, that's just a Kit Kat. Yeah, it tastes more like Cinnamon Toast Crunch than French toast. As a rule of thumb, I don't know, but usually flavored Kit Kats are usually pretty good, at least over in the States. Because I've had all of them. The blueberry muffin one was great, and they did a cereal milk one that tasted like Lucky Fruit Loop milk. It was really good. My tingles from that, from what, opening the, doing that. Yeah, but whoever came up with that flavor made it is they deserve some really nice hugs. that's really nice. That's really nice. The whispering earlier? Oh, gotcha. See, I would be doing more whispering, but I could have labeled the stream just chatting, but eh. Okay. I feel like I've had one of these before, but it wasn't on last year's tier list. Last year's was just Witch's Brew and then Skeleton, which was just white cream flavored Kit Kats. But yeah, that's S tier. That's amazing. That thing is delicious. It tastes pretty similar to hold on, I have to lower the chair so I can plug the keyboard somewhere. There we go. And Lexi is not here to make fun of me for talking about Kit Kats, because Lexi was here last year when I was eating the white cream Kit Kat, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you like the white cream? Oh yeah, you do, huh?" She's picked on me about it since then. And excuse me, Lexi is the only one that with a tier 3 sub. So it's like, okay, if you sub at tier 3, because she told me she was going to, it's like you can pick what the emotes are. She wanted a bean from, excuse me, Dr. Robotnik's bean machine and a Kit Kat. So, I don't remember what tier the Kit Kat is, but there's a Kit Kat. Tier 3. It's a blushing Kit Kat. Anyway, so she's not here to make fun of me. And we only have one more Kit Kat left, so let's go. Anyway, that's really nice. That was a really pleasant flavor. It was gentle. It was not overly cinnamon. It tasted like orange cream. Oh, it's ghost toast. It's cinnamon toast flavored. But yeah, it looks like an orange. It looks like orange creamsicle. Orange creamsicle Kit Kat would be great. It'd be so good. That'd be so good. So I've now had every single Halloween variant Kit Kat. Not all in one year, but I've had them all. The white cream Kit Kat was nothing to write home about. Tasted kind of like chocolate. Alright, we have some gummies. Now, I've been holding on to these for a couple of weeks because I found them in the living room. No one had eaten them yet, so I don't know if these are special. These are the only Sour Patch Kids I have this year. They're Sour Patch Kid Zombie. I don't know if they're exclusive flavors. Oh, they have they're walking like, okay, I forget it's mirrored. So well, not really, but anyway. So they're walking like a zombie or Frankenstein. Sour thin sweet, and the purple and orange are on the pack. So I don't know. Is there usually a purple Sour Patch Kid? Boo! Oh no! Well, we have four purple Sour Patch Kids and an orange Sour Patch Kid. So, as is my luck this year, we didn't get a single red and blue gummy worm. Just yellow and red and green and orange. So, I'll just eat one of each. Ghost cinnamon buns is better. Oh, ghost cinnamon buns. I think these are just regular Sour Patch Kid shapes. I don't know what makes them zombie. Is there like a chance you pull one that's in the zombie pose or something? Hmm. There's no mention of the flavor that you get. They were just orange and purple. So, let's see. I think I like this grape more than the grape nerds. And they're still Sour Patch Kids are still very good gummies. They have the nice chew of they have the chew of a Swedish fish, but they're sour. So, I don't. Can I put them in good conscience? Can I put them in B tier? We have not put anything in A tier since Whoppers. I got mostly grape ones. Only one orange. If it was mostly orange and then grape, it might be a little higher. I'd rather eat them than grape nerds. And maybe rather eat them than strawberry nerds. So I'm not always in the nerd mood. Nerds mood. A mood for nerds. What am I saying? I'll put them in A. I don't know what makes them special. They're just grape and orange flavored Sour Patch Kids. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Excuse me. We're almost done. Hiccup. Sorry. We're almost done. Reese's Oreos cups? No. I I haven't, Tato. I haven't. Are those a thing? I guess I didn't know that those existed, but it makes sense. It makes sense. They're very yummy. Okay. There's not a bunch left in there. Bunch of little things. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, one of my favorite candies. A Rolo. I love Rolos. Creamy caramels wrapped in rich chocolate candy. I love Rolos. They're not one I have very often. I think Rolos probably one of, if not the best, caramel and chocolate candies, or candy, traditional Halloween candy that's just chocolate, or that has chocolate and caramel in it, or just has caramel in it. I know what I'm saying. The caramel in a Rolo is just really good. It's good stuff. Not overly chewy. It's mostly just creamy and then melts away. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love Rolos. I love them. Okay. Next, we have these Frankfurt gummy bears. These are not Haribo gummy bears. These are Frankfurt gummy bears. These came in a big bag with Skittles, the Warheads, and the ball pops. We have like 3, maybe a yellow, 2 whites, or 2 pineapple maybe. No, 2 yellows, a pineapple, a green, and a red. So this one had the most variety of them in the bag, and there weren't too many, or maybe 1 or 2 other bags in the mix. Now, these gummy bears, they have a smell. They smell like cheap fruit snacks, and they kind of feel like them too. And they are. I don't know if it'll focus, but if you look at them, they're mostly head, and they're very very squished. I don't know why they're so flat, but they are. If that's intentional or what, but they're very tiny. Okay, this one's green. Oh. They're softer than a Gold Bear. Not by much, though. And then this one, he's got squished the other way. This one, I think this one is pineapple. It's not lemon. They're a little softer than a Gold Bear, which is nice. Oh my goodness, this red one it's so squishy, it doesn't even have a face. It doesn't even have a face. You can see his nose. And then we'll eat this yellow one. Hey, these aren't very good. This one was in a... Its face is all scarred. It looks, I don't know, reminds me of like a FNAF animatronic. I don't know if you guys can see that. But its faces aren't all gnarled. Like a withered animatronic or something. Anyway. I mean, they're cute. But their shapes are like really inconsistent. Oh. Tooth feel is not great. Tooth feel is not awesome. He'll just sit there for a bit. Anyway, to tell you not to play with your food. Those are just kind of sad. I'm tempted to put them in F, but they're not on. Well, the tooth feel on that last one was not great. It's really squeaky. They're softer than a Gold Bear. They're smaller than a Gold Bear, and you only get 5 of them in a little bag. Maybe that's how many you get in a tiny bag of Gold Bears for Halloween. I don't know. I don't have Gold Bears this year. Excuse me. Frankfurt, you gotta do better than this, man. No, these weren't as good as the banana Laffy Taffy Tootsie Roll or Strawberry Ball Pop. I would rather eat a Tootsie Roll than eat these again, I think. Because at least it's over faster with a Tootsie Roll. These guys are very cute. They're very cute, but not great. Continue a little wrapper there, friend. I'll leave him all by himself. I'll eat him. Okay. And we're a Haribo gummy bear. The Gold Bears are like shiny. These ones have like a matte finish. And they kind of feel, maybe it's because I'm so used to Gold Bears. And maybe that's why. At least they're soft and they don't have to marinate like a Gold Bear, but they're just not very good. Frankfurt. Gummy bears. Yeah, it's F tier. It's not nearly as good as the banana Laffy Taffy, a Tootsie Roll, or the Strawberry Ball Pop. It's a league below that. Not good. A little disappointing. I was kind of excited for more gummies, but oh well. Alright. We have another ball pop. We're getting down to the end, and it's just going to be Taffies and Tootsie Rolls. This ball pop is orange. Alright, let's get this over with. Is this one going to be better than strawberry? Or worse than strawberry? Is this another F tier? Or D tier? Or maybe it could be C. I don't know, but here. Yeah, it's a superhero with this cape. Anyway. Yep. That is just your boilerplate orange, artificial orange flavoring. Is it artificial? The wrapper's too mangled. I don't think this is F tier. I can taste it. It's about on par with the strawberry. We have one more. Yeah. No. Not amazing. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Nothing special. Modicumly better than the green apple. Well, it's actually kind of a leagues better than green apple because it tastes like something. The green apple tasted like nothing. Not really. All right. Smarties. I like me some Smarties. Now, Smarties are good, but they're just kind of worse sweet tarts. They, you chew them, and then after you chew them, when they're little chunks, you get this sour tingle on your tongue. But you can't go wrong with some Smarties, man. You can't. They're good stuff. To me. That's A. I don't think they're S worthy. Because in a bowl with anything else in a S tier, I'm going for those. If they're in a bowl with anything that we've put in S tier, I'm repeating myself. I'm reaching for them instead of Smarties. If they're in a bowl with Wild Berry, Skittles, Whoppers, Sour Patch Kids, Zombie, Strawberry Nerds, the Gummy Clusters, and the Caramel Cup, I'll get some Smarties. Anyway, yeah, they're A tier. They have a nice crunch. They're very chalky, but that's part of the appeal for Smarties, I guess. and as you chew a bunch of them, they're a little sour, and they tingle on your tongue, and they're pleasant. They're pleasant. You know, when I was in elementary, kids would popcorn, joke about crushing them up and then snorting them. I don't know if they actually did it. That probably would hurt. I've stuck a piece of corn up my nose, and I had to go, and it was a whole kerfuffle getting it out. I can't imagine stuffing a bunch of powdered Smartie up there. Oh golly gee. Hey Raz. There we go. Please go follow Raz, please, please. During lunchtime, I suppose. A corn kernel or whole cup? Just a corn kernel I stuck up my nose. We were just eating dinner, and I don't know why I did. I just stuck it up there, and then they're like, "Okay, blow," and then it got it out just fine. It was just a corn kernel, but but please go follow Raz. She's Dragon Mommy VTuber. She's awesome. She's very sweet. Her model's very pretty. She has a very comforting voice. Her voice is very pretty. Please give her a follow. She's very she's fun. When I was in 5th grade, there was a girl in my class who would I'm pretty, thank you, Maz. She would put a little bit of Elmer's glue on her hand and like spread it out all over her hand or palm and then over her fingers, and then spend like 20 minutes after and wait for it to dry and then peel it off like she's peeling off her skin. I don't know why, but she did. An original experience. Everybody had one of those kids in their class, right? Alright, next we have. I was worried. I was wondering when we hit these things. This is a green apple chew. It's like a little taffy Tootsie Roll thing, and these things are awful. I hate them. They're hard, and I like green apple flavored things, as we've established, but okay. And it's sorry. I was about to say it's ribbed for your pleasure, but that's weird. I don't know. Not the good kind of apple. So it's just a little log of really hard taffy. Like I hate it. So I'm just going to marinate. I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to swallow this thing. They're terrible. It's no. 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 Like, you chew it like a taffy, but it doesn't melt into like one goopy glob. It stays sharp and pointy, like it stays hard in some places. And it's no. 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 I'm not doing it. No. No, thank you. It's F tier purely based on mouthfeel, and like in any other context, it's a pretty good sour apple or green apple flavored thing. But It's just terrible. It's terrible. They're kind of like those um taffies that are like in the little squares that are like also rock hard that you have to like put under your tongue for like 5 minutes before trying to chew it. Not good. Not good. But how you doing, Raz? I hope you had a good Halloween. Okay. All right, and we have. So the this last lap is just going to be, uh, excuse me, these fruit chews, um, and those ones that I just had. I like these ones. These are Tootsie Rolls, flavored Tootsie Rolls. My grandma would take an orange one and a vanilla one, and then she would twist them together to make orange vanilla. I would try it, but I don't want my fingers to get sticky. So that's it. Just an orange Tootsie Roll. And because I bought these a couple days ago, they're not rock hard. And this orange isn't super medicinal. It's kind of sour. Amazing. I love the fruit juice. I love them. Maybe it's just because I just ate the terrible one. But it's just like, this is amazing. I'm not gonna put it in S because I know there's ones I like more. But it's definitely A, at the very least. You love the candy lore? Thank you. Went through most of my candy lore last night with dots and paydays. I don't know, maybe I'll come up with something else. Just heads up, we have another ad break in about 15 seconds. That's why that one kind of got past me there. But I did have a good Halloween, Raz. I did. Spent the whole day, pretty much the whole day, the afternoon, evening, and then I was went to a friend's to play D&D because he backed the Crooked Moon Kickstarter, and he got it a couple like earlier last week, and we played the first little bit, and then played some Smash Bros, and then everybody kind of left, but me, a friend, and then the friend whose house we were at, and then the three of us spent like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours on his bedroom floor sorting magic cards. And I had a great time doing that because I like sorting cards. It's fun for me. And I got to do it with someone else's cards. So I could do it, I could take my time. I got to look at cards I didn't have, which was fun. He let me take some home that he didn't need or care about. And then we were sorting them, and then I was like, hold on, you have like the pretty nice bones for a draw and mill deck. And then we spent like an hour looking for cards for that, that strategy for a deck. And I went home. I think I was more excited to build this mill deck than he was. A couple days before that, I got excited because I looked at the prices of the Sonic the Hedgehog Magic the Gathering cards on eBay because they were only dropped in a secret layer. Excuse me. And Dr. Eggman got a card, and he's only like $3. So pretty cheap for a secret layer card. And Dr. Eggman, on the beginning of your end step, so the last phase of your turn, you draw a card, and then each opponent gets a villainous choice. They can pick to either discard a card from their hand, or you get to play a robot, construct, or vehicle creature from your hand for free. And each opponent in that game does that one time each at the end of every one of your turns. And my friend has a ton of construct creatures because he bought a lot of Brothers War. So yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time. Anyway, that's what I did on Halloween. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting excited thinking about it again. I was probably more excited than he was, but I had a really good time. Okay. Hi, CJ. I'm doing alright. How are you, swear? How are you? We're almost done with this tier list. Almost done. I think. We have some more Tootsie Rolls and Taffy. A couple chocolate things. But a lot of what's left is going to be Taffy and Chewy. So, not excited about that. We're almost done. Welcome back from the break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. Yeah, I had a good Halloween. Raz. Okay. There's another 2. This one is strawberry. Oops, sorry. Sorry, I did not mean to hit you. Yeah. So that's how it looks like. Ribbed for your pleasure. Just dropped it. Okay. So I might have computer desk dust on it. It's fine. Okay. It's not good. The green apple one had some grace because I like green apple. Strawberry doesn't, because I'm not a big fan of strawberry flavored things. It is bad. A very unpleasant mouthfeel. It's not fun at all. Not fun at all. If I got that in my Halloween basket when I was little, I would try to give it to my dad as to pay the dad tax. I would do that. I would just pawn it off. That's terrible. I think there's a lemon and a grape. So we're not done with those things yet. We're not quite done with those things. Okay. We'll take a break from that nonsense with a Milky Way. It's just a Milky Way mini. Now, Milky Ways. What's in the Milky Way? Are Milky Ways the one that's just nougat and caramel? I always said. And then Three Musketeers is just nougat and chocolate. Yeah, there's caramel in that. I think. Maybe. Yeah, there's caramel. You know, compared to just this taffies, like stupid chews, fruit chews, it's A. It's A. It's not quite S, but it's definitely not B. Caramel in the Milky Way is pretty good, actually. I think I like Milky Way Midnights more. I have fonder memories of those from the first tier list because the dark chocolate saved me from a sea of milk chocolate, caramel, and nougat. So, anyway. Alright, we're almost done. Okay. Reese's Pumpkin. This is the only Reese's shape I have this year. And last year, I went on a whole tangent about, or a parable, about why these things suck. I don't think it actually ended up working. But, yeah. Two SSS tiers back to back, we'll see. I'm not a big... Okay, no spoilers. There's a cross section. Ugh. Ugh. So that's a Reese's Pumpkin. Now, my parable from last year was, imagine you go to like this ma and pa or just a local chain of like restaurant that does like these really nice burritos, like these really nice burritos, or maybe chimichangas, you know, just something wrapped in a tortilla. And it's like Friday night. You go out, and you and your partner go out. You go through a drive-through or whatever. You pick them up. The plan is you take them, you get them, you go home, you sit on the couch with those trays that sit on over your lap, and you watch like let's see. You're sitting down to, I think last year I said the Muppet Show, I think. But you're gonna sit down with your partner, your significant other. You're gonna snuggle, eat these awesome burritos, and watch like your marathon, the Muppet movies, or like Lord of the Rings or something like that. You're gonna have a nice marathon, or just watch a couple episodes of a show or something. A show you both enjoy, and you're looking forward to eating this burrito because every time you've had them, they're perfectly balanced. They're great. The ingredients are all distributed through the burrito evenly every time you've had one. Excuse me. and no fault of their own, they just started recently. But the person who made your burrito this time was not the very kind neighborhood lady that's worked there her whole life. It was someone who was hired in the past week and a half. He's a good guy, but he's still learning. So you sit down, you turn out the lights, you turn on the projector, you close the blinds. It's like 5:30 to 6, so the sun is starting to set at this time. You sit down, you pull up your throw blankets over you with like pandas and Santa hats over your lap. You get your tray with and you have your significant other next to you, maybe a pet too if you don't have allergies. Lucky you. And you get your tray, you get your plate. You can smell the burritos. You're so hungry. Your tummy's rumbling. You've been smelling them since you got out of the drive-through, right? They smell awesome, and you both get your burrito. Maybe you split it in half and share, if they're big enough. I know there's a place near me that makes burritos like this big. My uncle calls them baby legs. It's like, Dad, let's go get some baby legs one time. And my dad was like, Son, they're not actually called baby legs. Your uncle just calls them that. They're like this big. Giant burritos. Anyway, you get your burrito, and then you press start on the show. You get the dun of Netflix or whatever you're using, right? And then you're really excited for this burrito. But in the dim light of Kermit the Frog singing Rainbow Connection, you can see your burrito's a little lumpy. Okay, your burrito's a little lumpy. And you're like, okay, that's fine. Maybe she was just having an off day or she was in a hurry. It was the late evening. So maybe they were just rushing. That's fine. It's happened before. And then you notice in one part the tortilla is a little torn, and you can see the refried beans spilling out, just a smidge. But you know when you bite on that thing, it's gonna everywhere. Sorry if that sound is gross. Anyway, you're still really excited because you know no matter what, this burrito is going to be evenly distributed, all that stuff. You're gonna get a bite of everything in one bite of this burrito, right? And you settle in. Rainbow Connection finishes, or I think it'd be better as it reaches its crescendo. The song, you take your bite, and it's just a glob of sour cream and refried beans, which on its own is good. That's still good, but not what you wanted. You wanted the rice, the beans, the sour cream, the lettuce, the cheese, the salsa, maybe some guacamole. Maybe those crunchy tortilla chips, the tortilla strips, right? Who knows? Whatever you want. But you just got a bite of sour cream and refried beans. And it tastes good, but the beans are a little overpowering the sour cream. You exhale out your nose, and that's the parable. I think that would maybe a little too far. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, well, the chocolate and peanut butter in a Reese's cup are excellent. Very, very good individually and together. But they need to be, well, not really individually. I would rather not have the Reese's peanut butter just by itself. Nor the chocolate. I take that back. They're very good in equal balance, in equilibrium. Oh, sorry, a popcorn kernel stuck in my teeth. The pumpkin and the bat and the ghost. I have not had a Reese's tree or Santa in a long time, or snowman. Their problem is that it's just a log of the peanut butter with a thin layer of the chocolate over it. And those things still taste good. But after one bite, after half of the pumpkin, you're like, okay, that's enough. I'm done. But then you have another half of it left. And it's just kind of exhausting on the palate. The peanut butter is. It's just too much. Too much peanut butter. I think it'd be better if they thinned it out to like the thinness of a Reese's cup. The center of a Reese's cup. I think that would be better. But maybe a little harder to make stay in one piece. I understand why they're why it's a log of peanut butter, because the shape's better. Anyway, that is my parable of the Rainbow Connection and refried beans to explain why this thing is terrible. Thank you for coming to my Teddy Talk. That's a terrible pun. I apologize. But on this list, I don't think I can put it any lower than B, because it's still better than the Tootsie Roll. I'd rather eat it than Tootsie Roll, Banana Laffy Taffy, Strawberry Ball Pop, or the Orange Ball Pop. The competition this year is not very good. There's not a ton of competition to make it into B tier this year. It's B this year. It's B. It's B. But if you ever see these things, but it's like white cream, like white cream or white chocolate instead of the milk chocolate, stay far away from those. Those things are bad. They're not good. The white cream is completely overpowered by the peanut butter. Stinky? What do you mean? You didn't like my parable? It didn't work? Oh, man. Like the white chocolate ones, too. I don't know. We had the white ghost last year. That was the only one I could find. I don't know if they made those this year. It was just kind of disappointing. You can maybe in like a white cream Reese's cup, that would probably be okay. But like the log of peanut butter is already too much, and then you take out the chocolate, which can mellow the peanut butter, and then you just add swab with white cream. That doesn't really do too much on its own anyway. Yeah, like I will gladly accept them. I will eat them. But they're not what I want. I just want the peanut butter cup. Anyway, sorry, that got a little heated. Maybe, I don't know. I did that last year. Last year I was like delirious. I explained my parable. I think I set that up a little better. Anyway, go get a burrito. It sounds good. I'm not hungry, but a burrito sounds good right now. I'm not kidding though. There's a place down the street that does like burritos this large, like a foot long, like 4 inches thick, and my uncle calls them baby legs, and they're really good. They're really good, but they're not called baby legs. I don't know why my uncle calls them that. Because they're way bigger than a baby leg. Okay. It's time. Kit Kat. Now this is just a tiny fun size Kit Kat. This is not your regular size Kit Kat bar. classic, yes. Hi, Reckless Reaper. So, it's about that thick. I feel like maybe that's thicker than our usual Kit Kat. Maybe it's because it's by itself. 3 S's in a row. Yeah, it's definitely more wafer than the other ones. We only get one. The stream's been good. It has been. We just did Reese's Pumpkins. We just ranked the Reese's Pumpkin. I went on a rant parable to explain why I hate them. Or not hate them. Why they're not my favorite. This year, the bell curve of candies this year has been very kind to the Reese's Pumpkin. New warheads. I think we have a couple more warheads. Maybe one more. Did it sound pretty good? Yeah, it did. So does peanut butter and chocolate. Look, legit, go do that. I want to do that. Go get some nice burritos and watch the Muppet movie. Sounds amazing. Anyway, this is a Kit Kat. Like, so compared to the Ghost Toast and the Witch's Brew Kit Kats, regular ones, they're still good. I've said this multiple times in defense of myself and where I stand on Kit Kats. A regular Kit Kat is like the bare minimum for a chocolate bar, like a candy bar. A candy bar specifically, not just chocolate bars. Like, if you are worse than a Kit Kat, you have no business being here, right? What are you doing here, 100 grand? Get out of here. I don't have a 100 grand this year, unfortunately. Actually, that is fortunate because they're awful. But these are very good. They're very good. Unfortunately, compared to the other ones in S tier, the Ghost Toast and Witch's Brew, they're just way better than this, in my opinion. They're a more unique and fun experience for Halloween. They're exciting. They're limited flavors that you only get once a year, right? Maybe if this was a 2-bar, it'd be better. It's still very good. It's still very good. I love Kit Kats. But is it on par with a Milky Way? And Smarties? Does it belong? I think, I don't know if in good conscience I can put it in A with the stuff that's already in A. If this was like the third or fourth thing we had, it would be in A. But the bell curve, and because it's so late in this tier list, the things in A already, I think, are just worse than a Kit Kat. Like, I'd rather eat a regular Kit Kat than the Reese's Caramel Cup, if I'm being completely honest. That the Reese's Caramel Cup was really disappointing. So, Kit Kat, regular Kit Kat. Regular Kit Kat is S tier. It is. It is. The bell curve saves it. Again, I think last year it made it to A. The first tier list I put it in C, and Barry got very mad at me. Barry was very upset with me. Anyway, that was pretty fun. I might just keep going until we're done because there's not much left, and I just want to be done. Okay. All right, and all that's left is some taffy, a couple more chocolate things, and one more warhead. We have one more warhead. Okay. Milk duds. I'm only going to eat one of these. I was under the impression my dad liked milk duds, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give them to my dad. I asked him when I got home after looking for candy on Saturday. I'm like, Dad, do you like milk duds? And he goes, yes. He was sitting on the couch playing Diablo on a Steam Deck. Diablo to me is a very dad game because I see my dad playing it. So I just associate it with my dad. Anyway, like, Dad, do you like milk duds? Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna give my dad all the milk duds because I like milk duds. He likes milk duds. Yeah. Wait, no, I don't like them. They're too chewy. It's like, you're right. But darn it. Now what am I gonna do with all the milk duds? A milk dud is candy made with chocolate and caramel. It's a piece of caramel coated in chocolate. Very chewy caramel. It's not, it doesn't really stick to your teeth. It's not right now, anyway. The problem I have with milk duds, besides that they're too chewy, and that are like a chore to eat, is that the chocolate that coats them melts away in like 3 seconds, and then you're just stuck with some mediocre caramel. And it's just not great. They're just not very good. The caramel's not bad, but it's not amazing. I'd much rather eat a Rolo. Like, if you're going to commit to a chocolate and caramel candy, eat a Rolo. They're way better. I'm gonna put these in C tier. I'm not feeling them this time. Well, no, they're not on the level of a Tootsie Roll or the Ball Pops. They're not. Man, the Ball Pops are doing amazing work for some of these candies. Oh my goodness. Thank you for a water, CJ. I will drink some in a second. Ugh. Well, thank you guys for being here. I hope I haven't made you guys upset with me. Well, it's my tier list. You can do it yourself. Yeah. Anyway, I'm having fun. It is. She's like, it is. Prime time of food in my mouth. We only have 2 more chocolate items, and then the rest is taffy. I'm using Lesser Evil popcorn as my palate cleanser. They had these on the Halloween candy aisle at Walmart. It was a bundle of 8 of these bags for like $4. Less than, I was like $3.50 on discount. It's good popcorn. They pop it in coconut oil, so you can smell the coconut on the popcorn, but you can't taste it. It's good popcorn. If you can find it for an affordable price, and you need a popcorn snack, and you don't like making your own popcorn, it's pretty good. I still really like Pop Secret white cheddar popcorn. I think that's still the superior popcorn snack besides the um, big drums of popcorn you get around Christmas time with the cheddar and caramel uh, popcorn. All right, we have lime Tootsie Fruit Chews. I love these ones. These fruit chews way better than those other dumb ones. This one is lime. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. I don't know if this is good ASMR. I don't know. But thank you guys for spending time with me tonight. Thank you. These are just better. They're just better. They're chewy. They're soft right now because I bought them a couple of days ago. So they haven't been sitting out for a while. Good stuff. Where did I put the orange one? In A? I think orange is better than lime. I'm going to put this one in B. Lime is definitely unique. If it's a green taffy, it's usually sour apple. And with these sort of things. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go a little long tonight. A little late. There's not much left. There's really not. How many? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. More than I thought, but some of these are going to go pretty quick. Alright, we have this is the last gummy of the list. This is a Lifesavers Big Ring Gummies. This one is red. I was tempted to grab one of every color or flavor, but that's too much. It's too much. So this one is red, and it has... This isn't like sour powder. These things aren't sour. It's like just powdered sugar or grains of sugar. I don't know why they put them on the big ones and not the small ones. Well, maybe to help it keep its shape. I don't know. Make it a little different. The sugar adds like a crunchiness to it, which is not unpleasant. I think I remember not putting these very high last year. Let me know if you do that date idea, CJ. Because it sounds like a good time. Anyway, Lifesavers Big Green Gummies. I actually think this one was pretty satisfying. I think I'm just kind of tired and doing too much chewing. Like, I have a ton of taffy left. I'm not excited. I think compared to other stuff on this list, bouncy hands. I like talking. I talk with my hands. I'm sorry. But I think this is A tier. Where did I put the other ones? I put them in S. I don't think this is as good as the regular sized ones, because those are small enough that the flavors don't overstay their welcome. You can eat a bunch of them because there's a bunch of different flavors and you don't get tired. This one, you just get one, and it's a fairly sizable gummy. You could probably eat in like 2 or 3 bites if you wanted to. Excuse me. But yeah, it's not S. Definitely good. Yeah, it's a pretty good gummy. I'm gonna put it in A. Put it in A. We'll put it right here. Just my cursor. There it is. Okay, so that's the last gummy. The last gummy of the list. The rest is just taffy, and there's 2 more chocolate bars. Oh, I forgot about these. Sweet Tarts! Be both. Right, is that still their tagline? I don't know. I get ads for Sweet Tart ropes all the time. I don't know why. And Nerds Gummy Cluster. Oh well. Alright. So, we have different one. Okay, so we have red, or pink, blue, and green. We have, this one says funky on it. This one says retro. And this one says fierce. Oh. Ah. Okay. Yeah. I put Smarties in A. Sweet Tarts are S tier. Because Sweet Tarts do what Smarties do, where they're crunchy and kind of chalky. And then as they dissolve, or as you chew them, and they're dashed against your taste buds, like a proverbial ship against the shore of some island. You're hit with this spark of sourness. Fancy words to just say, I like that they're sour. Sweet Tarts, 1 word or 2 words? Um, it's 2 words. It's 2 words. Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts. be both. I don't know. I feel like that's their thing. I don't know if it still is. Excuse me. Sorry about all the burps. I'm so sorry. It's not like excuse me. Oh my goodness. It's not like I don't burp all the time on ASMR streams, but still. Okay. So we still have one warhead left. I'm hoping it's not last, but it's small enough it might be. It might end up being last. Okay, we have double bubble gum. At least I can spit this one out. It's double bubble. I should be doing this the whole time. I do like double bubble. It has a nice flavor to it, but it only lasts like 10-15 seconds. It's a nice, satisfying looking hunk of could say that about a lot of things. It's a nice, satisfying looking chunk of gum. Anyway. Because it starts out pretty hard and crunchy, but then it gets really soft. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. No point in chewing that anymore. Okay. That's like, it's C tier, I think, for me. It's not F tier because it's still, after you chew it enough, after it gets soft, it's a little satisfying. It's soft on the tongue, you know. But bubble gum. All right, double bubble gum. I'm gonna brush and floss my teeth so hard before bed tonight. Oh my goodness, my teeth feel gross. Okay. I have not had this much candy in one sitting since last year. Or maybe Easter. I don't know why I'm bothering mixing it up anymore. Alright, we have one of the last remaining chocolate things. It's a Heath bar, English toffee robed in rich chocolatey coating. I don't really remember how I feel about Heath bars. I shall say. Huh. I forgot that it's like crunchy. We're ranking Halloween candy. I'm almost done. I have a bunch of taffy left. That's all that's left. And like a Reese's cup. I'm not excited to do all this chewing. Heath Bar's okay. I don't like the toffee sticks in your molars, and that's not really pleasant. It tastes good. Taffy's the best. I have a couple Tootsie Fruit Chews left, and some really bad fruit chews from like some mixed bag with Smarties, Warheads, and Ball Pops and stuff. Like, they're terrible taffy. So, and one more Laffy Taffy, and then the Warheads. So we'll see when we get the Warhead. I think I don't think it's C tier. I think Heath Bar, you can be B tier. Yeah, you can go and B. Just because the toffee sticks in your molars and it's rough. It's not great. But how are you doing? Are you playing Battlefield 6? I've heard good things about Battlefield 6. Just that the story's not great. Stuff like that. But I've heard the rest of it's a pretty good game. You're not? Oh. Also, yeah, games are just expensive. It's expensive. Oh, before I forget. Here we go. Go follow Thor. He's great. We went to school together, or high school, and junior high. I played Apex with him a lot. He's really good at FPS games. Go give him a follow. He's great. Okay. We're almost done. We're almost done. Oh, the Call of Duties, yeah. Well, that's why I was kind of interested, because people were saying that Battlefield 6 kind of kicked the pants off of the new COD, but I don't know if the new COD's even out. I don't. Battlefield's out, but not COD. I think. I don't actually know. I'm not. I have not been paying that much attention to it. This is a Reese's Miniature Cup. Of course, of course. Okay. Oh boy, this one is already melting all over the place. See, that's better. Oh my goodness. I am making a mess. That is so much better than the pumpkins. So much better. Where did I put the pumpkin? B tier? It's not on the same level as a Reese's Take 5. I think it's A. It's not as good as the regular ones with they're skinny. But, well, no, it's better than the caramel cup. I'd rather eat those than the caramel cup. Yeah, I'll put it in S. Who decided it went S, A, B, C, F? Oh, there's no D. Skip from C to F. There's no D tier. Why did I decide to do that? I wonder. I don't remember. Anyway. On the budget, yeah, there's just too much. There's a new Katamari game that came out a couple weeks ago. It's only like 50, but it's still it's just a hard pill to swallow, especially when like games like Silk Song and stuff are like $20. I don't know. It's just kind of, and I know I like the new Katamari game. I know I love it, but I just don't like really spending money. I bought some Magic cards the other night because they were in front of me. Sorry, I bit down on a kernel. I thought I broke a tooth for a second. I didn't. We're okay. I bought some Magic cards from Sam's Club because it was a pretty decent deal. We had $15 of cash back, so I only spent $38 for it, which for that particular deck is like a steal because it's worth like $40. I got it for $38. It came with 3 booster packs and a promo card, so it's a pretty good deal. But man, man, excuse me, goodness. Hi, Radiant, how you doing? I'm doing alright. We're almost done with this. We're almost done with this darn candy tier list. We're almost done. It's just Taffy and a Warhead. That's all that's left. We're gonna do. Let's do the Warhead last. I don't want to do that. Just gonna take them out. That's all that's left. You here for the chill? Well, welcome. You missed my parable of the burrito. I'd spend like 5 minutes on a rant about why Reese's pumpkins aren't very good, in my opinion. So we have 2 of the fruit chews left. Feel that one? Yeah. So I like these. Then we have a cherry Laffy Taffy. And then these monstrosities. There's 2 more. It's orange and grape. And then a Warhead. We're going to do the Warhead last. Because I want to suffer, I guess. So we'll go fruit chew, bad fruit chew, good fruit chew, bad fruit chew, and then Laffy Taffy. And then Warhead. Mr. Last so true. So I like the Tootsie Fruit Chews. Should I do it first? No, I've already had 2. This one's apple. It'll be better if I eat it last because I'll suffer more. Okay? That's the logic there. So this one's vanilla. And I said it before, but my grandma really liked these. She would take a vanilla one and an orange one and then twist them together to make an orange cream thing. This one's vanilla. It's not my favorite, but it's still good. Cherry's my favorite. They're really good, yeah. And these ones I bought a couple of days ago in a sealed, resealable bag. So they're nice and soft still. They're not hard. They're good. Okay. So I put orange in A and lime in B. I think vanilla is A too. There we go. Oh, it's been another hour already? Oh boy. I got harder not coming anymore. Yeah. We have the last ad break, hopefully, in about 3 minutes. So just heads up. I figured out why I wasn't seeing a bunch of ads on Twitch most of this year. It's because I've been watching people that I have gift subs to. So I just don't see ads. I was watching a friend's stream today, and I would get little ad pop-ups above chat every like 5 minutes. It was ridiculous. Hope that's not what you guys go through, because I haven't changed my ad settings at all. They might have. Maybe we should look at those. Yep. I remembered this time. Nope, okay. That's good. Ads are all good, gotcha. Because, I don't know if that's just because they weren't playing enough the 3 minutes in an hour to turn off pre-rolls. I'm out of popcorn. Okay, now, I'm not going to eat this whole thing. I'm going to chew it enough and then spit it out. So this is what these look like. They have these indents in them. I don't know why. If that just helps like the machine pull them along or something. I don't know. But like that's how tough they are. This one's orange. Orange. It is. It'd be really nice. Okay. That's terrible. It tastes just like the orange ball pop. The stupid medicinal artificial orange. And man, they're too hard. My teeth are starting to hurt. I'm chewing. Orange chew. Okay, the ad break is gonna start any second now. Oh, we'll wait for it to be over, and then we will continue. So that's the orange chew. That's an F tier. That's an F tier. It's gross. Yeah. Like, so I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there's those little squared, kind of like starburst shaped taffies. I think those are these, but in like a square shape, or at least they're very similar to those to me. Excuse me. Yeah, those suck too. It's just bad. It's just bad. But I will be. We're almost free. We're on the last 4. We're on the last 4. Some of them, yeah. Okay. Who do we have to raid tonight? Oh, Nez is live. She's doing ASMR. I've not rated Nez in a very long time. They're studying. It looks like. Yeah, we'll see. Nez might end by the time we're done here. But we'll see. We'll see. See, otherwise we might raid Banshee just because we haven't in a while. Tennis to Nez. Okay, we'll raid Nez. If she's still alive. She should be. She's been alive for less than 30 minutes. And this should hopefully only take us like 15, 20 more minutes. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm so tired. I don't know if I'm going to swallow this. What if I'm just going to spit them out? I don't know. I don't know. They're real. It's rough. It's rough. Okay, one more minute on the ad break. So, those bags behind me under my side table, that's all the candy. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. I give my dad all the peanut M&Ms. It's just too much. I'm probably going to crash pretty hard tonight. I can feel it. It's getting to me now. It's almost 11, so it's about bedtime. 40 more seconds on the ad break. Okay. We're almost there. Almost there. Yep. Almost done. I have little cousins I might just give some candy to. Like I have a bunch of Smarties. And these fruit chews, I might just toss them. Like these aren't even worth giving to somebody. You would give these to somebody you hate. It's like wishing someone to step on a Lego brick. You're like, Legos are cool, but I want you to step on them. These ones are just terrible, so I'm gonna give them to you. Anyway, why did I open it? We're not eating you next. Do I do it anyway? Let's get over with. Get over with. Here's the grape one. Okay. It looks like a dried chunk of toothpaste. Why are they? They must rib them like that, so it's like they're easier for the machine to grip or something. Alright. I'm gonna chew it till it's soft. And then we're done. We're done with this thing. Okay. Alright, that's enough of that. It's the same, like all of these things taste the same. The same medicinal tooling marks from the factory. Gotcha. Because I recognize one side has the little grooves underneath. Yeah. I figure that's why. Anyway, the thing is F tier. It's just, this medicinal fake grape, cough syrup grape. It's just bad. They're not good. They're not good. They're probably really cheap to make, I imagine. So we have 2 cherry flavored things before the warhead. So this is a cherry Tootsie Fruit Chew. This one's my favorite because I like cherry flavored things. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna deny that, but I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Okay. This thing is S tier. It's so good. Mm. Yeah. It's fine. I I am terrible at spelling. Also, like it's just sometimes it's just hard. Okay. And as much as I love them, I just need. I can't keep chewing this taffy, man. All right, this is Cherry Laffy Taffy. How good are these jokes? Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby? She was a little hoarse. Okay. Okay. That one's okay. Why did the deer have to wear braces? Because he had buck teeth. I think the pony one is a little better than the deer one. Both about hooved animals. Is that just a coincidence that it's joke 73 and 74? Posting YouTubes takes long to post? Yeah. Especially if you're just posting your Twitch VODs, because those are like hours long. It can take a while for those to process. Okay. So I'm just going to take a bite of this. And we'll move on. Oh my goodness, it's really soft. Laffy Taffies are only good when they're soft. I don't know if I like it as much as the Tootsie Fruit Chew. 10 down to 24 minutes. Nice. Do I put it in S? No, it's just not as... Yeah, we'll put it in A. Okay, I need to drink some water for this one. The last one is a warhead. Now, I apologize in advance for any untoward sounds I make that come out of my mouth with this. We already did the black cherry and blue raspberry. There were more flavors in the bag, but I didn't want to do more than 3. Alright, that's what it looks like. Okay. Here we go. Don't throw up. Alright. Oh, why is this one worse? Okay. This is the worst of it anyway. Sheesh. Oh. Why was that one so bad? Holy smokes. Oh. Ow. That one hurt my tongue. Okay. That's F. That was that was just awful. Because what the blue raspberry and the black cherry had going for them was that the hard candy itself, after all the sour, excuse me, was gone. Excuse me, goodness gracious, was still good. My taste buds are shot after that. I can't even taste this thing. Okay. I do, because I'm typing and I haven't bothered spitting it out yet. You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You have a point. Okay. Save. Okay. All right. And then, so the tier list is done. We'll go over the complete list some other time. I need to go to bed. No. Hold on. Yep. Nez ended stream. Okay. All right. We have to find someone else. Okay. All right. We're all done. That's fine. She had a countdown on her screen for like 23 minutes. So, okay. Well, who else is doing some ASMR? Let's see. Let's see. Can we find? Is there anyone new we can go say hi to? Anyone new? We haven't rated Kaya in a while. We haven't. We've rated Tiffy semi recently. I think last week. We can raid Kaya tonight. Well, thanks for being here, Thorslayer. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Hope you have a good rest of your week. All right. Don't forget to brush your teeth. I need to go brush my teeth. I got. Oh my goodness. I can feel the taffy. Oh no. All right. Give me 1 second to sort my headphones so I can hear my desktop, and we will get the raid going here. I'll be right back. Okay. I spelled it right. Let's go. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I know there's more than 2 people here at Twitch. What are you doing? Oh, 3. Okay. Well, there's more than 3 people here. Anyway. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to play some Combat Evolved. We may or may not finish the game tomorrow. Probably not. We got to Guilty Spark. So we have 4 levels left: Guilty Spark, Library, Keys, and the Maw. I think. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Halo. We're done with the candy tier list. Don't have to worry about it anymore. What time? Same time as tonight. 7:30. 7:30 Mountain Time. We're playing through Combat Evolved because the announcement of the remake gave me the itch to play, and I hadn't played in like 3 years, or 2 since 2023. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Sweet dreams. Take care of yourselves. Brush your teeth. Take care of yourselves. Take your meds. Drink some water. Eat some food. Good night. Bye bye.